It's been an ongoing saga, and with the public corruption trial of Michelle Barrientes Vela looming less than 2 months away, we are closer to learning what exactly happened at Rodriguez Park and some of those park spaces during her time in office.
The indicted ex-constable facing multiple felony charges, accusing her of falsifying logs for security provided at that West Side Park.
Tonight, for the first time, a second person has come forward to say he was also shaken down for money while the former constable was in full uniform. It's tonight's Defenders Report.
This September 2018 picture of Charles Ybarra seen sitting on a cooler, smiling while surrounded by loved ones, should have represented the proud culmination of lots of planning and nearly $600 paid to host a family reunion at Bexar County's Rodriguez Park.
Reserve the pavilion, they tell you that you need security.
Financial records show Ybarra arranged to rent the space through the Bear Heritage and Parks Department and then had to cover a separate $320 security fee paid at the Precinct 2 Constable's office. But the day of the event, around 11 a.m., as Ybarra's family prepared food and the crowd had grown to only a few dozen people, Constable Michelle Barrientes Vela and Chief Deputy Anthony Castillo showed up in full uniform. The constable quickly began yelling out instructions.
Turn off the lights, the electricity, and the water, and to turn off the music.
The problem? She wanted an additional $400 for security, in cash, according to Ybarra, who said he stood there stunned while some family members began to wonder what the issue was.
At this point, you had already paid for security.
That's correct.
At her office?
At her office, yes. I went the day before the event to pay him.
Did it feel like a shakedown?
Yes. She was like, shut me down. She goes, you don't want to pay me? You don't have it? I didn't have it. I didn't have it. So she says, we'll shut you down.
Ybarra said he was able to keep the party going after collecting small amounts of money from attendees and having to charge some of them twice for T-shirts. Ybarra claims he repeatedly called Precinct 2 in the weeks following the incident, but that Barrientes Vela's staff wouldn't take him seriously.
It's like a protection racket where people go out and say, we'll protect your business if you give us more money. This is a very, very serious offense.
Randy Burton, a former Harris County prosecutor with nearly 40 years of legal experience, is not associated with this case, but offered his opinion after hearing the latest allegations against Barrientes Vela.
And she's not just a deputy constable, she's the head cheese. I mean, think of the message that sends to people in her office, other police officers, but certainly the citizens of Bexar County that get that power. And if I don't get caught, there's no telling what I can get away with.
That's why I was chosen. That's why I was elected.
As you may recall, Ybarra is not the first person to come forward with allegations that Barrientes Vela squeezed them for cash at a park she and her deputies were supposed to be keeping safe. After Jesus Reyes told sheriff's investigators Barrientes Vela demanded money in exchange for he and his family continuing to use the pavilion he'd already paid to rent on Easter 2019, Barrientes Vela showed up at Commissioner's Court and made this powerful, albeit grammatically incorrect, statement.
I'm not planning on going nowhere.
That fall, a search warrant used by the Texas Rangers to raid the constable's offices revealed the Precinct 2 clerk responsible for taking park security payments had handed over evidence, claiming Barrientes Vela was changing the amount of money received by the office and had the woman create a receipt for the Reyes incident, but then told her to tear it out of the receipt book, so no records existed.
The supposed cooking of the books for Rodriguez Park led to 2 felony charges being filed against Barrientes Vela last year for tampering with evidence. But she won't be criminally charged for the 2 alleged shakedowns.
A spokeswoman for the Bexar County District Attorney telling us tampering charges don't require a complainant to be identified and that the DA views Ybarra's complaint as civil, not criminal. County officials confirm Ybarra was paid $5,000 last year by a third-party administrator to settle a formal complaint he filed with the County Parks Department. The settlement released the county from all claims over the incident, but does not sit well with Burton, who believes the evidence might substantiate charges of both theft and official oppression. which is when a public servant uses his or her position to subject someone else to mistreatment.
Let me say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
For the defenders, Dylan Collier, KSAT 12 News.
Anthony Castillo was named in the Rangers' warrant but never faced criminal charges. Defense attorneys for Barrientes Vela declined to respond on the record for this story. The former constable scheduled to go to trial for fabricating evidence on December 6th. Next Wednesday on the Night Beat, the taped depositions of the ex-constable and Captain Mark Garcia and what these tapes tell us about their upcoming court cases.